Okay, so we have decided to do a video for this part of the workshop, and the reason is because Claude takes a little bit to this one, so it takes around 10 to 15 minutes to develop the actual EDM. So it's a little bit of a waste time just making you guys wait while it does it. So that's why we have done this video for this job too. So I'm just gonna copy paste this first prompt, which basically is asking Claude to get your brand details from the URL. This can be done with any PDF that you guys have, your brand book, any sort of design with your brand details that can be uploaded from here. Yeah. In this case, we will do it with the URL, as we have done this and tested this already, and as Beno Emilio is one of our clients, it will tell us that already has the brand details, but it will show exactly the same for you guys. Like, it's gonna show all the details of the brand as it is gonna do this part. Okay, so here it's loading the brand kit that we have. It's trying to fetch Beno Emilio, but it couldn't at this stage. Yep, okay, so it already got it. Okay, so we have all the colors here and it's correctly set up. Perfect, typography is correct. For the purpose of this workshop as well, we won't use Tanmonchery, and in the next prompt we are going to be clear about that. And the reason is Tanmonchery doesn't read properly in any sort of emails, so when we use that font, we use it as an image, not inside the emails itself. So that's why we are not going to use that one, but only Unit to Sans. Okay, that's it. Now let's get into the second prompt. The second prompt will actually just ask Claude to create the campaign itself. This is the URLs that we have taken from the actual website in Beno. We can switch that one. Let's switch one just for the purpose of this workshop. So let's go to No Rivals, and let's go to this one, the utility jacket, which is a really cool one that you can just pre-order at this stage. Okay, perfect. So we have this URL, and then I'm gonna replace it for any of the ones that we have here for this tab. Yeah. Okay, perfect. Okay, yeah, so now we have again our 5 products in here. Yeah, probably let's do 6 to make it even. Let's do another one. Oh my gosh. Let's do this one. Okay, perfect. Logo at the top, links in the footer for socials. Just gonna social networks. Yeah. Okay, that's it. So let's see what we get with this. Okay, remember that Claude is already connected to Klaviyo, and what we are asking is for Claude to create a template inside Klaviyo. So what we are going to see is that template inside Klaviyo is going to show us a preview here as soon as it finishes all the tasks in here. But the preview won't contain the images. They will look as broken images because it doesn't store them inside Claude. Yeah, they will be inside Klaviyo straight away. So that's it. What we get. As I said, this is gonna take a bit longer. So yeah. Yep, so here is telling me that the images are way too big for the email, which is correct. Yeah, makes sense. My big 3 to 4. Yeah, it's saying what it's going to do with the images, and it's asking all 6 to like choosing the layout on what we want. Yeah, 4 drop the pre-order, and the other all 6 to upgrade 3 rows. Okay, let's do this one because it's 6 products. I want them to be organized in a pair of 2 and 2 per row in laptop view. Mobile should be include with pre-order, ships early September label. Yeah, let's do that because one of them is pre-order, and let's see how it looks. Usually Claude will ask you these sort of questions just to make sure that he's making the right decisions, which is great, you know, because you will be able to actually give your feedback before you produce the final layout of the EDM. And that's for every single task as well. Like, if it's not sure and it has different options to choose from, it's gonna ask you. Okay, this part is going to be speed up till it thinks and gets the EDM done. Remember that you can always go and do something else while Claude is doing the job. So you don't need to wait there, until it does the job. Unless it's gonna ask for, any questions that it won't proceed until you have answered those questions, like we just did before. Amazing, so now it has finished. So we have the EDM ready to go. So let's have a look to what it has created. We have links for new in, shop, and sale. As I told you, it's going to show you the broken images for the logo because they are in the other side of things. And then we have everything else ready. Of course, here it looks a little bit clunky, but now let's review the design that it has done inside Klaviyo. Okay, so here it is. It's this one. Yeah, let's have a look. So let's click on edit. And then let's click. Okay, so here it has all the HTML code. Yeah. And then we can also preview the email directly in Klaviyo. So preview now. Perfect. So we have here the design really well done. What I do see that it's giving me that I don't really like is that the size of the images is not the same. So we will need to fix that. Yeah, so images should be cropped same size, and there should be spacing on the shop new after the shop new in and then small. Okay, let's have a look on how it fixes it. And this can happen, Claude can make mistakes. We have tested this several times, but it's as I use different products and I wanted a different layout, sometimes it makes a few mistakes that we still need to fix. And you can fix it directly from here, or you can also fix it from the actual HTML code if you prefer. Yeah, so allow to edit the template. Okay, amazing. So it has updated the template. Yeah, if we want to see the template itself, we can just click on download and open, and it will open the new layout, which you have seen it's already fixed. Now let's have a look to the one directly in Klaviyo to see if it's fixed. So let's go back to templates and let's check this one. So edit, and let's preview the email directly in Klaviyo. Okay, yep, amazing. So all the images are now even. Yep, pre-order, shop new in, and then this should go to the new arrivals. Yeah, okay, new arrivals, perfect. And then all the other emails should be working. Yeah, all the other links should be working, sorry. So let's check this one, the blouse. Yeah, it's going to the blouse, which is great, perfect. So that's it, guys. So yeah, to make this as a campaign itself, then you just go to campaigns, and then as most of you might know, then you just create a new campaign, and then single channel email, because we are not going to do any other channel, sorry. And then we select our list of audiences. Yeah, so 9,000 people here, and then next, and then here we select our template, which is this one, the one that we are going to use template. Amazing. Yeah, and then if you guys want to test, you can send it over your email. Yeah, send us as a test email, so you can look how it looks in mobile and laptop. It should be perfectly fine in mobile and laptop, so you shouldn't have any issues with that, because the prompt is designed to do it that way. Or you can just, again, show it directly in Klaviyo and then see how it looks like. Yeah. Make sure that it's showing correctly. And that's it, and then save, and then just send the campaign through.